she's all right. She just needs a bit of rest, that's all. Paddy, we're taking care of it, all right? Look, I've got to go, all right?
She's asleep.
How's she been?
Same as last night. Pacing up and down, talking to herself, putting music on, putting TV on at the same time, full blast.
Paddy knows something serious is going on, you know.
He doesn't know anything yet, and that's the way it's going to stay.
Well, I think we should tell him what's happening.
What, you know what's happening? You want to tell me?
Zoe has a mental illness.
No, she doesn't.
Chris.
Oh, not you as well. What, you've suddenly got a degree in psychiatry you've been hiding from me?
This is
Don't humour me. Don't reason with me. I don't want to hear another word unless it's a diagnosis from a doctor. Just don't talk to me.
Are you going to call her back?
No, Emily, there's something wrong. There's something I'm not being told.
Well, maybe you should go and see them.
Oh, sorry, I'm probably just overreacting.
Doubt it. I trust your instincts. If you think there's something wrong, then you should look into it.
No, you're right. I'll go and see Chris this morning. If we can just talk to Zoe, it'll put my mind at rest.
What did Charity say?
Well, it wasn't what she said. It was a voice. She sounded,
What?
She sounded scared.
Hey, this was meant to cheer us up, a breakfast in cafe.
Well, I'm cheerful. Can I have another butty?
No, you can't. And you better be getting off.
What?
Well, unless you've come into a private income, it's time you got to work.
Yeah, right, I suppose so.
Is everything all right?
Well, maybe she has come into a private income. We want lottery.
Oh, shut up.
I know, you've set up a dodgy website with Seth.
Shut up, Danny. Listen, Letitia, I think you've done really well recently. You know, keeping a little bit of money coming in and keeping your nose clean.
Yeah, dead good me, aren't I? Better make you really proud.
What's up, love?
Nothing. Look, like you said, I better get to work.
Don't worry about it, Mum. Probably just a girl thing.
To get to wear your own dress?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, right, like they're going to let you choose your own. I don't think they'll let you wear some little strappy black thing. Well, maybe they're going for the modern look. Someone like Edna's going to be making it. And it's going to be like a big pink frilly skirted monster, like an old lampshade. Do you reckon? I'm so glad I'm not involved. You still Kitty's understudy? They only said that to shut my mum up.
You all right? Yeah, sorry, I just think about something else.
Robert, what do you think the Jubilee Queen's going to be wearing?
Bikini.
Queens don't wear bikinis, they wear low-cut silk dresses.
Excuse me, beauty queen, bikini, right? So Jubilee queen, same thing.
Yeah, he's right, it makes sense.
Can I speak to you later? Alone?
Yeah, sure, is everything okay?
It's later.
Oh, yeah. Look at that, eh? My little girl's an artist, eh? It's lovely, that, Belle. It really is. Sam, look at that.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's the Queen!
Oh, no. What are you filling her head with all that stuff for?
What stuff?
Crowns and coats of arms and Jubilee this and Her Majesty that. The whole thing is just an excuse for a lot of snotty-nosed toffs to lord it over the rest of us.
It's an excuse for having 2 days off work.
This is dead good, this. Can we put it in the frame?
Oh, that's a lovely idea, Sam. Hey, what do you say, Zach?
Oh, yeah, that's a champion idea. You put it in a frame and stick it in your room, Sam. I'm off.
Where you going?
I'm going to do a bit of research. I'm going to find something that us dingoes needn't be ashamed of celebrating.
It's not right.
What's not right?
The sofa, it's not working.
Sorry, hang on. Is this the sofa we moved in the cottage? Let me see.
Yes, this morning.
Yes, it's not working.
What's to work, Tricia? It's a sofa. It's comfortable. I sit on it and it keeps me off the floor.
Do you know what I'd really like?
To move the whole cottage a few yards to the left?
I'd like to take everything out, and I mean everything, and start again.
Please.
And I'd still feel like I was living in Kathy's house.
Tricia, I think it's only fair to warn you that there's a genuine danger of you driving me absolutely insane, whacker, if this carries on.
There is a solution.
Does it involve being quite content with the cosy situation we currently have?
You and me could go and talk to Edith.
Tricia?
Just talk to her, see what she's like, see if she's even a little bit interested in selling her house.
I am not going to go and pester an old lady like some soulless property developer.
I'm not saying we pester her, I'm saying we ask her nicely.
All right, right. Excuse me, Edith. It's very nice to meet you. Oh, it's a lovely day, isn't it? I see you watching daytime telly. By the way, can I buy your house?
Now you're being stupid.
Trish, I'm talking. Edith! Edith! We've not got very much money, so we're hoping you'd let us have it on the cheap.
All right.
Tricia, please drop it. The subject's closed.
Fine.
All right?
Subject closed.
I'm sorry, Paddy. I don't really understand why you're here.
Well, I just need to know, for professional reasons, how Zoe is and how soon she might be able to come back to work.
It's too early to say.
Oh, come on, Chris. She's been drinking heavily and her work's been suffering for months. At least give me some idea of what's going on.
Oh, you did talk to Charity earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I'm just not entirely... I'm just not clear what's wrong. What? What did that look mean?
Zoe's medication didn't suit her. She had a reaction to it.
Right, so she's seen a doctor?
Yes, she's seen a doctor. It's all in hand.
And what did the doctor say?
She's been referred to a specialist. Now, I think we've answered enough of your questions. You must have some work to do.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not leaving.
What?
I have got a right to know what's going on. As Zoe's business partner, more importantly, as her friend. And you two are hiding something from me. I'm not leaving until I find out what's going on.
Will you just get out of my house? You've got no rights here.
Zoe has been referred to a psychiatrist.
Charity.
Chris, we can't pretend nothing's happening. We think, well, we're pretty sure that Zoe has a mental illness.
My sister is not mentally ill.
Chris!
She is not mentally ill. And if I hear that you suggest that she is, I will have you in court for slander. Do you understand?
Do you know what you're doing?
Oh, yeah, it's all under control. How does it work exactly?
Technical support is not included in the fee. Perhaps you better leave. Oi! It's a delicate machine.
Yeah, well, best way to treat a delicate machine is show who's boss.
You sure you need a computer?
Look, just tell me what to do and I'll be out of your hair.
Taking it easy, I see.
Well, it's not often you get a long weekend from Chris Tate.
I know. But I have a feeling if we want to enjoy it, we'll have to stay out of Gloria's way.
She's looking for volunteers, is she?
She'd have everyone in the whole village working on the Jubilee if she could.
Where can we hide?
Well, I've just seen her coming out of the Woolpack, so I think that'd be the safest place to be.
Sounds good to me. I wasn't getting much service here anyway.
I was just coming.
Yeah, so's Christmas. You're not still annoyed about my Katie being Jubilee Queen, are you?
What did you do? Bribe the judges?
Hey, let's not argue, eh? If Gloria asks, you haven't seen us.
Can I see her?
No.
No, I don't want to disturb her, but I would like to see her, thank you.
What she needs most of all is peace and quiet.
All right, then. And when's the psychiatrist coming?
We're waiting to hear.
What, and until then she's just going to stay here?
She's staying with people who care about her. No one's making any demands on her, and hopefully by the time the psychiatrist gets here, she'll be feeling a lot better.
Oh, you really think so, do you?
She's stressed, she's been drinking too much and she's tired. A few days' rest will make all the difference.
I'd like to tell Ashley what's been going
No.
on. No, Ashley's had a really difficult time with her lately, and I think he should know, and he might be able to help her. He's had a experience with
what?
With all kinds of conditions.
This stays between us. Zoe has a right to her privacy.
So that's what this is all about then, Zoe's privacy?
Of course.
And do you think Zoe's privacy would have been as important if she was suffering with, say, pneumonia?
What are you talking about?
I think you're embarrassed because your sister's got a mental illness.
Now, I warn you, Penny.
Yeah, I know. You'll take me to court and you'll do me for slander, but don't worry, Chris, I'll keep quiet and I'll cover for her at work. But here's a little bit of free advice. I suggest you stop worrying about your reputation and start worrying about what's best for Zoe.
Today's show, Pete Zulu will be top of about 40 acres.
I sincerely hope so. Certainly a very brave man, and
somehow the concept of violent but very successful
worthy of our respect, I think too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In the 10th century is something that appeals to people.
Tables. Have we got enough tables?
Yes.
And chairs?
Oh, we need chairs, do we?
Well, of course we need. Oh, I see. Humour.
I've checked everything.
And it's my job to double-check everything. How's the bunting coming along?
Ask him.
Got enough to do Leeds, never mind Emmerdale.
Good. Now, there's just a few more items I need to check out with you.
Jack was in earlier.
Was he?
With Brian. They were wondering if there was anything they could do to help.
Were they?
I think they're in the pub.
Mustache. We'll go through these things later.
Look forward to it.
What are you doing here?
She reckons she's on a break.
I've been sacked. What?
That's what I thought.
Well, what have you got sacked for? Come on, I want to know. It was just this guest. She would be in a right pain, so I told her to get lost. And that's it? There were nothing more? Like what? Well, like thieving. Look, I've told you. I was rude, so just leave it, all right?
You busy?
No, not at all.
Oh.
Apart from cooking and serving lunch to a pub full of people.
Oh, so you are busy then?
Yes, Tricia, I am busy.
It's just I thought I'd pop out for a bit.
Oh?
For a walk.
You all right?
No, I've got a headache.
Are you angry with me?
I said I've got a headache.
I was a bit hard on you before.
Yeah, well, subject's closed, remember?
Yeah, that subject's closed, but me use a different subject.
Is it?
Isn't it?
It's all about trusting me, Marlon. I'm not, what did you call me? Soulless. I've got a soul, thank you very much.
I know you have. You've got a gorgeous soul.
Yeah?
It's just, sometimes you do stuff that's a bit rash.
Well, I like that, about my gorgeous soul. Want to hear about that later. Is it all right if I go out for a walk because of my headache?
Yes, Pet, you go ahead. Is she all right?
She's in a funny mood. She wants this cottage that we can't possibly afford. I guess she's just going to walk it out of her system.
Right. That should work.
How's the happy father?
Fiercely proud. Can I get you a drink?
No, you can't. The drinks are on me. Did you see Viv's face when she found out Katie was going to be the Queen? That's worth a pint or two.
Hey, I have to say, Katie surprised me. I didn't think she'd go for it.
Do you know, I think inside every trendy girl wearing tatty jeans and an old T-shirt is a princess waiting to get out.
I knew a lad like that once, no?
There you are.
Hello.
I hear you'd like to help with the Jubilee preparations.
Where'd you hear that?
Viv told me.
Isn't she a diamond?
Now, I've been checking my list and we do need a float to carry Katie.
I can get my hands on a tractor.
Tractor?
Yeah, with a trailer.
Not exactly regal, is it?
Well, decorate it. We can do that, can't we, Jack?
Yeah.
Don't worry, it'll be fit for a queen.
Alternative Jubilee anniversaries. Are you good with that computer?
Ah, must have a natural gift for it, eh?
June 1070, Roquefort were discovered.
What's that?
It's cheese.
How did you discover cheese?
I don't know.
Who's that then, Dad?
Oh, June 1871. Jesse James and his gang robbed a bank in Iowa. They stole $15,000. That's the one.
One what?
Oh, well, I'm all in favour of free grub and free beer, but I'd rather drink to Jesse James than the Queen. Hi, love.
Hiya. Can I get you anything? I'm not working here.
Oh.
I'm just standing in.
Oh, in that case, I'll have a tea and an ham sandwich, thank you, love. Oh, what are you up to?
Well, let's just say I can feel a bit of the old outlaw in my veins.
It's something to do with cheese.
So, how's the research going?
Good. I just need a bit more information about Edith's old house.
Her house? Why?
Because I like houses, and I was just wondering how old it is and who's lived there.
So the house itself could be the focus of your research. Good idea.
Yeah, so maybe I should go and see her. Where's she live again?
She'd love that. It's Russell Park Home in Connalton.
Right.
And Tricia, it's very good to see you involved in such a thoughtful and altruistic activity.
That's very good of you to give us a hand, Danny.
What are we going to do with this? The barge is sat in like a burnished throne burned on the water.
You what?
Like Shakespeare, Antony and Cleopatra. Don't they teach you anything in school?
So we're going to turn this trailer into a barge.
What have you got here?
Found a box of Christmas decorations.
What, we didn't forget your baubles?
I don't think this is going to work.
What was the negative? It's going to be great.
I think so too. Let's get cracking.
Well?
Oh, you know, same old thing. She's just sitting there zapping channels.
I think Paddy thinks that I've let Zoe down.
Since when has Paddy's opinion worried you?
Because I think he's right. Well, she hasn't been herself for months. I've ignored her or pushed her away. Never once tried to understand how she was feeling.
You couldn't have known how ill she was. None of us could.
I think what this is, it's not a mental illness, it's a nervous breakdown.
Well, we can worry about the diagnosis later. In the meantime, I'm worried that she might be dangerous.
Well, don't be ridiculous.
You just said so. She's not herself. You've seen how angry she is, how resentful she is. We don't even know what's up with her. She might want to harm herself.
So what do we do? Lock her in a room?
I don't know.
Maybe Joseph could go to his friends for the weekend.
Yeah, and that's a good idea, but the staff are going to be back soon after bank holiday. What are we going to do then? What are we going to tell them?
I don't know. Sorry. Let's put this into perspective. Zoe's sick. It may be something physical, it may be a nervous breakdown, but I'm going to find the best doctors and they'll make her better. Simple as that. I've been slow off the mark, but now I'm going to deal with this.
What is that?
Is it Christmas and I just didn't notice?
Katie, what do you think?
I think I've got a nasty feeling about this.
That's the best we could do with the materials.
I think it's wicked.
That's for Katie.
This is your float.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am so glad I wasn't chosen.
So really, Katie, what do you think?
Well, why don't you just kill me now, then?
Don't worry, it's not finished yet. There'll be a few more trimmings.
You know, I wasn't looking forward much to this Jubilee, but I reckon it's going to be a great laugh.
I don't think she liked it.
I've been looking for you.
If this is about Letitia, I'm afraid I had no choice but to sack her.
I'm sure you didn't.
Oh.
I just want to know what she did.
I think perhaps it's for her to explain it to you.
Right, well, she told me she were rude to a guest.
I see.
Well, is it true?
I think this is between you and your daughter.
Please, just tell me.
Well, yes. It is as Letitia said. She was rude to a guest.
Right. Thanks.
Paddy, you seem a little preoccupied, if you don't mind my saying so.
I am.
Anything I can help?
I promised I wouldn't tell you.
Ah.
But I think I should. It's about Zoe. Chris has gone into full tape paranoia mode, and I don't know if he's got our best interests at heart.
You better explain.
Chris is going to kill me. Still, Zoe's ill. They've been looking after her at home farm, and she's been referred to a psychiatrist.
A psychiatrist?
Yeah, I mean, Chris is in total denial, but Charity reckons she might be mentally ill.
Of course.
Sorry?
That explains the way she's been behaving these last few months. Oh, I've let her down.
No, it's not your fault.
Oh, I've barely spoken to her since she made that pass at me. I've come across mental illness before. I should have been more alert.
Actually, I've been having the same sort of conversation with myself, but it's not going to help anybody, is it? We have to think about what we're going to do for her now.
I know. I just hope Chris understands the seriousness of the situation.
She's had a reasonable day, hasn't she?
Not really, no.
Well, she's been calm, she's watched TV, she's taking it slowly.
She has not been watching TV. She might have had it in front of her, flicking the channels every few seconds.
Well, I still think she's better than she was. It's like I said to Paddy, she needs rest.
Well, if that's what you want to believe, fine. If that's how you're going to cope, fine. But I'm telling you something, you're living in a dream world.
You don't know that.
I have seen people worse than Zoe, and a lot of the time, you know, they're calm and withdrawn like this. But you can't just look at her and go, oh, she's being quiet, therefore I think she's getting better.
Seeing a few crazy people on the streets of Leeds does not make you fit to pronounce her my sister.
Hey, don't wake her up. She's only just got off.
Terry, look, can you look after Zoe for a while? Because we're going out.
Sure. Well, where are we going?
I need to show you something.
Hiya.
You all right? It's been driving me mad waiting to talk to you.
I know. Me too.
There's always someone in the way. Can't find anywhere quiet.
Shh. Listen, I need to speak to you.
What is it? What's happened?
Well, my period's late.
How late?
It's only a couple of days, but I feel like it's for real this time. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? I think I'm pregnant one day.
You think so?
Well, I'll take a test. I mean...
That's brilliant.
I know.
Everyone's going to know how serious we are. You're just going to have to accept it.
It's everything I've ever wanted, Andy.
So, what's the big secret then?
This. This is how your sister's been living. It's not just going to go away, Chris. Zoe needs you. So it's about time you start facing up to the mess that she's in.
Oh, my God. What's happening to her? What's wrong with her?
Hey, listen. We're going to find out, right, and we're going to help her.